The riots were in part fuelled by a dangerous digital deception. Lies, rumours and often misinformation spread like wildfire on social media. And with children as young as 13 being charged in connection with the disturbances, the government now wants youngsters as young as 5 to learn in the classroom how to spot real from fake.
There's clearly been a great deal of disinformation on social media. I think social media is a force for tremendous good in terms of what it allows people to do in communication, but there are risks involved as well. Now, my colleague Peter Kyle, the Science and Technology Secretary of State, has met with social media companies who are playing their bit as part of this in terms of labelling and fact-checking information that now exists out of there.
The courts have cracked down hard on rioters, but also those who incite violence online. 28-year-old Jordan Parler on the left and 26-year-old Tyler Kay are thought to be the first people to be jailed for encouraging rioting online. Both men urged people to target hotels housing asylum seekers. Parler was sentenced to 1.5 years. Kay got 3 years. Across the country, multi-faith gatherings have been taking place in an attempt to counter the division caused by the disruption. Division in communities and online.
That minority has created that feeling of what it was like in the 70s and 80s for somebody like myself of being scared to go out. And those images and those feelings and that dread has been reborn. And we want to really squash it out as quickly as possible.
Violent disorder, clearly whipped up online, that is also a crime.
The government has social media platforms in its sights as incitement spreads, and the ex-owner Elon Musk seems to be limbering up for a fight. His posts claiming civil war was inevitable following the riots have been condemned, and he's also shared posts which have turned out to be untrue.
People are literally faster at processing information they've heard before than information they haven't heard before. And so when that information is false, it starts to build associations in the brain. And over time, it also becomes less immoral to share it. It starts to sound true. It doesn't sound as strange anymore the more often you see it and you hear it. And so that's how people start to share misinformation. And that can happen to anyone.
In Southport, where 3 little girls were stabbed to death at a Taylor Swift-themed dance party, the grief is real and tangible. The tragedy led to a surge in social media posts, and it's that murky world that the government is under pressure to make clearer. Nick Martin, Sky News.